Are we back? Are we back? I wish I knew why Twitch was still sending me to Tokyo, but there you go. Good, we're back. Anyway. Here we are. Yeah, Shu says that it's out in the open for camouflage. The seal is the big deal, is actually underground. Yon asks, like, is there a chance that someone could just, like, happen across it by just searching around? And Sweet says, nah, like, there's no sign of any people around here, and there's loads of temples all over the place, and Langren Army doesn't have time to, like, do an archaeology. Ahmed mentions it in the past. He has received a request for inspecting Volkra's temples in the past. And so he's like, oh, well, are you going to leak the location of this one? And I said, depends on the situation. And then Monica is now going to explain. Yeah, so Gaines like, I'm not going to allow Ahmed to leave. Yon says, when did the Volkrus seal happen? Monica says there was once a hero named the Randall Xenasakis, and he fought Volkrus and sealed him away 5,000 years ago. There you go. Yon asked if he used Masoki, and Monica says, well, if the legends are to be believed, he fought without anything. Alvaro says, we could sell this to Hollywood and it could be called the Record of Anger and War. And then Chica's like, don't know about that. Sounds a bit too much like something else. Shu then says that the name Randall is a holy name, and Masaki was given that name as a reward for all of his fine work. And then everyone's like, oh, I'll add that to the data I've got on Masaki, that he's been gifted the name Randall. I don't know if that's true, or if Shu's just fucking with him. It's like, oh, so do you guys know Masaki? And I says, not personally, but Sidebuster is pretty well known on the surface. And I says, he's got to be pretty nosy to shove his stupid righteous nose in everybody's business. And I was like, wow, do you hate Masaki or something? And he says, I just like to do what I like to do. And Safine explains that both Ahmed and Sidebuster, the Sol Guardian Sidebuster, got wind spirits. And then she's like, anyway, time to get ready to do this unsealing. Monica, Tullius, come help. And then he tells everybody else to get into their machines and get into the temple. I think this might be the really good stage. The Seal of Tiva. The Seal of Tivo? Shu is like, yep, the power here is like the strength of the magical bullshit is definitely strongest here. Alvaro says that his instinct tells him that this place is pretty dangerous, and wow. Shu says he's not certain what might happen once unsealed. Tellius is pretty frightened, and Shu tells Monica and Tellius to help out with the unsealing using the magical seals, and then he gives them some stuff, which is apparently the key to unlocking the seal, and like it's like he asks them some questions, and then they have to give the answer, and that's the thing in quotes here. And then, but Tellius fucks it, and so he's like, "Oh wait, no, you did it wrong." Bum 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 Shoo, it's shit, it's happening, it's gone wrong. And, oh, it's a bit of Volcrus, okay. Oh, it's lots of bits of Volcrus, sure, fine. Fuck. How about, like, well, one was bad enough, and now there's loads of these suckers. It's like, fucked it, Shu. Shu saw it, it all went wrong, and he's like, yep, I made a mistake. And Volcrus has not been unsealed in his true form. And Gain's like, what? It's not a fucking mistake. You did it on purpose, asshole. It's like, no, honest mistake. And now they start attacking us. And then she says, well... I was like, yeah, good, finally, something strong to fight. And she's like, well, we've got to defend ourselves. Yeah, he says, yeah, he says the Volcrus shadows, the shards that we're going to fight, aren't intelligent enough to communicate, and we can't die here. So, but you'll tell us to fight Volcrus Sama. Oh no, that's not yet. It's in a second, I guess. Yeah, here we go. This is the bit where he's like, yeah, we got to defend ourselves. We can't die here, and they're not smart enough to think. Yeah, but yeah, okay. But you tell us to fight Volcrus Sama. You won't do it even if I asked. And then Abad says, no need to ask us here. I love eating, but I don't want to get eaten. And Ahmed says, though they're mere shadows, Volcrus is a challenging opponent. It seems you kept your promise after all, Shu. And says, like, I'll fight too, I don't want to die here. Safine's having a bad time. Safine, I won't force you. If you don't want to fight, then... Before I'm a subordinate of Volcrus Sama, I'm a subordinate to you, Shu Sama. I'll fight as well. Thank you, but you're not my subordinate. As I said before, you are my most important ally. Shu Sama. Now, Gain, what will you do? What you do is betrayal to our beliefs. I can't follow you on this one. Well, if you decide to capture me, what will you do after? I'll wait for orders from above. But we'll be eaten by the shadows of Volcrus before that happens. If that's our god's wish, then so be it. Sooner or later, Volcrus Sama will kill us all to create a new world. Do you actually believe that? Well, let me rephrase it. Again. Destroy the Volcrus Sama's shadows. That's an order. Ugh, if it's an order, I'll obey. Whoa, what's with the sudden change of heart? I listen to my orders, that's all. Now, let's begin to cleanse the shadows. Yeah, so, now we got these awful things. Where you at? Pretty tough doing, babies. What's the SR point here on the Seal of Tiva? Win the mission within 5 turns. Well, let me tell you about that one. Sure. Easy. Don't mind if I do. Maybe we didn't get Ahmed, because Ahmed we've got to, like, get him a lot of kills, and that means these ones too, and that sucks. Well, we've got Neo Grands on this time. This should be much easier. Poor Shu. Oh wow, what's this dude gonna do? 10 damage? Yeah, you did, dude. 10 damage. Nice work. We're gonna try that one again. All they're doing is 10 damage because she was invincible. Well then. I don't really want to kill my friends, so let's, yeah, there we go. That should do it. Got him. She's pretty strong. You really... Oh, you don't want to use beams because they've got beam absorb, I believe? Yeah, they've got beam absorb, so... Don't want to fuck with that. What's the rest of his moves? Nothing good. She's let us into a real problem now. You're ruining everybody's life. How many turns is it? 5? Yeah, 5. Well, we can afford to wait then. We got a part for that one. Full block. Alvaro just learned Soul. And hopefully Ahmed gets this one. Destruction. Come on, Safine. It's like, okay, so that's like... That's like, what was there to despair, or... no good. She wasn't impressed either way. You did it. Oh, man. Oh, now Tellius is gonna step in? Sure, you can get fucked up by Volcrus too. Oh, beams. Always with the beams. That's fine, that's fine. I knew it was beams then. Oh, that, yeah, of course. Silly me. It's fine, it's fine. We did it. We did it. Well, Shu said he's made a few mistakes, but their primary goal to unseal Volcrus was successfully completed. Like Shu, he then says the only one that's left is Troya, and Gain says, yeah. And then Gain says, I'm going to report this to the bosses. Shu's like, fine, let's go back to the hideout, back to Volcrus' temple. Here's Sadis. And Sadis is reporting about Shu and how he made his mistake, and Luzel's like, I can't believe it, you sure Shu Shirakawa made a mistake? And Sadis says, no, he did! He did it! He messed it up! Everyone's favourite Kristoff messed it. And then Luzel's like, I'll go see him directly and personally and find out what happened. And then Sadis is like, no need. He's like, no problem, no harm, no foul, really. Don't worry about it. And then he says that both Luzel and Shu have done well, and he's going to be sending the Reisuki to them to make sure things go as planned. Luzel's like, oh yes, brilliant, yeah. My end of things is almost complete, and Volcrus will soon awaken. Yon comes in and tells everybody that we'll be leaving in 4 hours. And it's like, It almost says that soon Volcrus is gonna wake up, and she says, I don't really want that guy to kill everybody. And then Yon says that she thinks that Shu isn't really into that either, and he seemed to have no hesitation on destroying the shadows. And then she says that I think he recruited Timur, Bardo, and Selena exactly for this sort of thing. Like, he planned for this, and it was like, you know what, I think she's right. And then Albardo's like, well, why the hell would he want to fight Volcrus? And Yon said, maybe he wants the power for himself? And then she says that obtaining that is like risky, and maybe he wanted to ensure things that went well. And then Albardo wants to know what the hell he would do if he did get that sort of power. And Yon's like, I don't know, maybe he'd be the head of the cult, or he'd control the Geas, but we'd probably have to ask him personally. He's a pretty enigmatic dude. And Albardo says, I'm going to ask him directly to his face. And he's like, are you serious? He's like, nah, I'm joking, don't worry. And then he just walks out. And Cena's like, I'm not so sure about this one. And then Yon's like, are we going to get out of this alive? And Cena says, you should probably get out of here and join the Steel Dragon crew. And Yon's like, no, I'll stay. And then Selena and Tony's like, She's probably got something to do with Shu that she's not telling anybody about. Suspicious of Yon. Love that Yon. It's the good one. It's the good one. I'm in. More, please. This is fine. This is fine. What's this one? Evil God release. Yeah, Gain's gonna leave, and he'll give us all his money back. So, let's get on with it, shall we? So, here's Chica acting like a tour bus operator, is like, and on your left is scenic Mount Grimold, where they excavate or a Helcom that are used for Masoki and their weapons. And on the right, and then Safine says it's also used for accessories. Or Halconium useless. And then Monica says she'd like to give a ring to Shu. And she's like, dang it! You pulls off. It's like, well, if he wants it, then you can't stop him from accepting it. And I want to. And then Shu mentions that he gave the Halconium for the SRX plan. Like, he was the one who gave it to Earth. And Awara's like, why would you do that? And she says, it was give or take him for an exchange of information technologies. Like, I gave stuff to one of the superiors of the SRX plan, and they gave me some stuff. And then Susan's like, Ingram Pliskin? And then she says he didn't get the full info he needed, but he was satisfied with what he did get, and he saw the SRX as useful enough to defend the Earth from enemies that he wanted to do it. Albardo then asks what sort of information he was after, and she says, a memory that I don't recall having. And he's like, what the heck does that mean? And she's like, Master, we're getting close to the Shrine of Okris. Elmer notes that there's the telltale signs of battle nearby. And Shu says there's probably going to be our side waiting for us to meet there. And Albardo and Tony's like, we're nearly at the end of our mission, Operation Overdevil. And then he's like, Jessica, will I be able to avenge you? Hell yeah, Goatface Man wants to give Shu a ring. He doesn't want to give Shu a ring. So, here we are. Hello, Lujal. Lujal is waiting, and I was like, that's a pretty crazy looking Masoki. And then she says, it's a Ureki called Nagtswat, apparently. and half of it remains in the astral world and is immune to regular attacks. Yon asks if that means only astral world-based weapons are capable of damaging it, and Safine says, yeah, but it takes time to prepare that sort of thing. And then Yon's like, well, how do you prepare astral weapons and stuff? She's like, it's a secret. He's like, oh, that doesn't really, yeah. And she's like, that doesn't help at all. Selena asks about the other machine, and Safine says it's a Reisoki Jin that's used by cult followers. Albardo asks if those are immune too, and she's like, no, they're not. Luzol tells Gain to get his Jin. And Shu notices like there's battle markings and asks if there was a problem at the temple that he had to do some fighting. And Luzol says he fought Cybuster and his comrades, and he's unsealed the shadows of Volcrus, but he was defeated, but he managed to lose sight of him in the cave, so he's all right. Luzol, however, isn't happy to see Ahmed, and he's like, shouldn't you be off helping Kirkus? And Ahmed says, he's probably fucking dead, don't worry about it. Luzol then says, pretty good prediction. And then he says, the Steel Dragon crew are in the middle of fighting with Failord, which is the other route on Second Ages. And he then says, Shu, help me unseal the magic that the goddess has cast. All sad that Misaki's fighting Failord and Failord's gonna die. And then Luzol tells the surfacers to hold still. And Shu says he'll keep his promise once everything is done, but he says, I'll leave the last decision to you. I'm like, what does that mean? You know, everybody else gets going. Selena asks how long they wait, and Alvaro says, till the show starts. Because he wants to see what the main lead's intentions are. And this is scenario 19, Evil God Release. It's good. It's good. It's not as good as the next one. Next one's the really good one. The GN. Anyway, Shu and Luzol are beginning their preparation. Gain explains to Luzol about Shu isn't intending to use Monica and Talius as a sacrifice. And Luzol, is that true, Shu? And Shu says, we don't need to be sacrificed as long as we use a specific process and ritual with Armasoki. And Gain's like, he's fucking lying. He's like, what do you know, Gain? And then he says his intentions are to awaken Volcrus. That's it. And then Gain says, why do you want to wake up Volcrus? Because I'm pretty skeptical because you fought the last shadows. And she says, well, yeah, I needed to be alive to do this ceremony. I can't be killed by an assassin, like another assassin from the cult followers. He says, and I'm pretty sure the heads, like the heads of the cult knew that it was going on and are letting it happen. And then Luzol is like, he's right. Shut up, Gain. He then says that Granzon is Vox's like rope or like binding chain thing, and it's needed, and it's the proof of Shu's loyalty, because he wouldn't be able to pilot it, right? And then he mentions it's the Shu and the Neo Granzon. Well, and he trusts Shu, and if he continues to accuse Shu, then he will consider Gain as betraying Volcrus. Damn. So then Gain's like, fine, I'll shut up. So Shu tells Monica to head to the altar. And he's going to start casting the spell. So he starts the spell. Pulls out his sword and he tells Monica, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. It's going to be fine. He says, don't worry, Shu, I believe in you. And she's like, oh, go on, just a little bit. And then she then talks about how Volkrustine's energy and the emotions of sadness in space. Says, Monica, to awaken Volkrusama, one must feel despair and sadness from betrayal. Christoph, you aren't... Do you understand the feeling of the one who you trusted crumbling? That moment of despair? I don't mind, Shusama. My life is yours. And then Luzelle, well said, Monica. Shu, to make the awakening of Volkrusama certain, we need a sacrifice. It's time for you to hand her life to our god. Christoph! Met his eyes. My fulfillment has come. What's happened? Anyway, the Volkrus guys are going to start moving. Selena's like, what the hell are we going to do, Al? And I says, Shu said leave the last decision to us, and I think he means we got to fight our way to get a seat at the main event. And then he says, our souvenir is going to be the evil god's mask. And then Yon's like, I'll follow because I want to, and then, yeah, I'll follow. And internally she's like, yeah, my mission, I got to bring Shu to the surface as part of my mission, so I got to do it. Ahmed says, you know what, I'll help, why not beat these clowns up? And then the enemies tell Albardo that they've been ordered to kill them, and Albardo says, we ain't missing the main event. Yeah, he even says they're like main event. It's showtime. And what's the SR point here? Win the mission in 3 turns. That's going to be mostly Albardo doing the heavy lifting, I believe. Albardo and Yon. I guess I thought I might have a slightly longer ranged gun. The old go again trick. Yeah, didn't get him. I should have attacked that guy with Albardo instead of the twin, and that would have done it. Now we're just trying to get our good friend here as many kills as possible. Yeah, do the big gun. Just make sure you get him. Oh, he fucking didn't. What's wrong with you, buddy? Look at these things, though. G ends. Yeah, that's the one, alright. Trying to feed Ahmed these kills as best I can. He's gonna fucking die. Okay, everyone's favourite sex robot can fix the problem. Maybe you're not going to get the thing. He's bad. Let's see his big move, his big dervish. If it's the move I'm thinking of. Let's go! Pretty good! Cover Tempest. How dare you! How dare you! Jahannam. Homemade's good. The infinite plane of war or whatever. These two guys are the hosts, right? Yeah. Let's go big. Very nice yawn. Nice yawn. What's this guy's big range? 7, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he can stand like there, yeah, okay. Can get boost knuckled, did. Oh my god, yawn. But I guess if Selena's doing like 10,000, then it's no wonder she is too, right? Yeah, and then the hyper railgun. Got him. Well, we did it. So I was like, let's go see the climax of the show. I'll say we're gonna see a goddamn climax. Fucking Safine. Yeah, now we got all the money we spent on game back, so. It's up a skill. I'm also gonna up Abada's defense a little bit, because he's good, but he could be gooder. Bung, 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 bung. Good enough to me. This dude just sucks and I don't like him. So I guess we're not getting the secret because he's too pissed. So who's ready for a good time? This stage isn't going to have the impact it normally has because you don't suddenly get Neo Grands on, because we've suddenly had Neo Grands on the whole time, but it's pretty good. But time for scenario 20. Scenario 20. Dark Prison. So, back at this. Now, Shu-sama, hand our life to Volcra-sama. Very well. Kristoff! Quiet and stay put, Tellius. This is my reason. He threw the sword through a goddamn black hole! Huh? Shu-sama! What's the meaning of this? How does it feel, Luzel? How does it feel being betrayed? Shu... You are now the one being sacrificed for, Volcrus. Why not be happy about it? You just said Volcrus' name without... Ah, you mean without the honorific? That's impossible. You were in contract with Volcrus-sama. You cannot defy. The rope that binds you won't allow. Ah, I have you to thank for that, Luzel. Your resurrection was incomplete. Therefore, the contract between me and Volcrus was void. No! Same with the binding. Granzon is no longer bound. It's now like a converter that can use Volcrus powers. Shoo, as I thought. Everyone, fire at once. Attack that... What? My machine won't move. It's useless. I've cast the shadow binding on all of you. Since when? Do not worry again. As I said earlier, I'll awaken Volcrus, just with Luzel's life instead. Awakening Volcrus-sama, what is your intention? Volcrus was trying to control me, and you know my personality, don't you? My love of freedom. No one can control me. That's my pride. But that filthy contract took that away from me. I... not expect... Now listen, Luzel. The only one who can control me is me. Volcrus, you'll pay for this. I'll awaken you, then wipe you from existence. How sinful. That's... It's Luzel's agony and despair, and his life will gradually bring forth Volcrus' body. Shit. You're not going to die easily. You'll stay there in pain for a while, and since your pain is the key to bringing through Volcrus. Damn you, Shu! The machines can move? What? Why? It seems Volcrus Awakening is powering the Reisoki. Shu, you'll pay for betraying Volcrus-sama and all the followers. Gain, don't you want to see the truth? The truth behind the god you are worshipping? Don't you want true freedom? Freedom's just an illusion, and I can't let you kill Volcrus-sama. On behalf of my lord, I'll eliminate you. How foolish. You're throwing away your chance to be free from the god. Shut your mouth, insolent traitor. If that's your wish, then very well. I'll not order you. Let's see how much your loyalty is worth. You'll see. Monica, Tellius, there's still time before Volcrus awakens. We can't allow Gain to take him. We need to stop him here. Understood. Okay. Shoeshammer! Sophine, if you obey me, you'll be considered a traitor as well. Are you prepared for that? Yes! Sophine, you of all have inherited the name of Volcrus is going against him? Gain, my lord isn't Volcrus. The one who I worship in my heart is the one and only Shoeshammer. There you go. So, someone once told Shu what to do, and now he's gonna summon a god and fucking murder him. Shu's a fucking... Shu's like the dude in Game of Thrones where it's like, you don't get to order me around. It's like, I just said come for dinner. That's enough of an order to set me off. So, here we go. I gotta defeat these 3 idiots. Yeah, I gotta defeat all of the GNs by the end of the 3rd player phase, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be fine. No one tells Shu what to do. Oh no, I just need to kill Gain actually. I don't even need to do much of anything weird. Actually. Just need to kill this guy. Oh, he's good though. He's good at his job. I'll awaken Volcrus. You've all betrayed him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You hurt Gain a bit. Okay, so if we done Shu versus Gain, he says, Gain, it's not too late. I felt your doubts for ages. I can reveal them to you. If you follow me, you'll find the truth about Volcrus. He says, I'm not feeling any doubts about Volcrus. Oh, is that so? When you saw those shadows in the Tiva Temple, I figured your doubts would increase. Silence, your acts are unforgivable. I'll punish you. But anyway. Ah, Master! I figured they'd come. As I thought. Whomp. Got him. Looks like we made it before the climax. What's going on here? What happened to Lujol? Oh, I made him a sacrifice for Volcrus. What? Oh, you betrayed the cult. Aren't you an archbishop? Yeah, but I was planning that ever since this journey began. Then, Professor Shirakawa, your intentions are to awaken the Volcrus, who is responsible for my curse, destroy him, and earn my freedom back. I was cursed before I fled to the surface world. I had this awkward feeling of moving on my own, but somehow being controlled by others. Now that I think about it, Volcrus was trying to bring chaos to the surface for his own intentions and used me. Even the incident in Antarctica, I cannot fully say I was responsible, and then tell I can't accept that crazy reason. How? Somewhere I was hoping that she would be obeying Volcrus. Then I could execute Rule 10 of Mission Devil and kill him. I thought I was able to use that as an excuse to avenge Jessica. Selena-san, Alvardo's acting strange. I know, open a private line. Roger. There's still a chance. Even she would have trouble fighting Volcrus. There might be a chance he'll end up controlled again. No, before that happens, I may have a chance to... Ow! What? Right now, which devil are you intending to fight? Volcrus or Shu? They're saying those who grab at both will lose them all, huh? My own feelings are about to blind me to my mission. Al, we need to survive here and get out. I know that, but if I let him go... Didn't you say you wanted to know his true intentions? The answer's right in front of you. You said fighting Volcrus might lead to Shu's intentions, our mission goals, and even the fate of Legius. You're the one who said what's important is how do you sort your feelings, setting a priority. Can't remain here with your feelings all jumbled up. If you want to survive, we must... Mission Devil. Catchy. How? I bet the one who named this mission didn't expect us to fight a real demon. Guess it ain't so shabby to be the hero once in a while. Plus, like you said, can't complete our mission if we don't survive here. That's right, once he's free from Volcrus' curse, what's next? Finding that out is part of the mission. Looks like he's fine now. Shu, are you serious about defeating Volcrus? Yes, the die is cast. I cannot go back, nor was I intending to. Alright, we'll help. Plus, you need to keep your promise. Then I'll be counting on you. This guy holding his anger against Shu. Fools. Gain, I suggest you lay off. I know you don't like us, but at one point, we were cooperating. I wouldn't want to fight you if possible. Silence. Can't get away now that you're here. Once Volcrus awakens, you might not be safe either, you know. As I said before, if that's the god's wish, so be it. Guess you can't change your life so easily. I know how that feels, but I can't end here. If you're facing us, then I'll go against you. And now we just gotta beat the shit out again. Confidence, she needs a good dad. Boat Dad could have controlled him, helped him grow up. Say no. She would have killed Boat Dad for telling him to come. He's like, come into the room for the briefing, and he's like, you don't fucking tell me what to do. Shirakawa, motherfucker. And now you end up in this fucked up position. Bum, bum. Oh, no, there's no duos we can kill, unfortunately. Bum. These guys are pretty good, I guess. Pretty decent accuracy, all things considered. In fact, at least he doesn't talk about himself in third person like Dio. Well, makes you think, doesn't it? Again, eat shit. He's depressed. Savine. Thank you. Nope. Shu's the one I love, not Volcrus. Eat it. She can't do shit. I guess he'll just fucking sit here then. Fine, fuck it. Hear that guy who sucks. Please, don't hurt him, he's bad. Your double whammy, double cannons. And again. Maxi Blaster on that fucker. Oh yeah. Attack fucking Shu. Sure. You don't do that though, buddy. Yeah, he's like, again, it's not too late. Blah 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 blah. You betrayed Volcrus. I've got no doubts. Fuck you. Oh, he's gonna give us the old wiggly fingers. The thing with Shu's barrier is it reduces all damage by half, but the minimum damage you can take is 10. So, otherwise, I definitely think we would be in the good time, fun time hell. we'll do this. Switch. Nope. Switch. So he'll get the bop. Right. 9 more. I'm pretty sure she's gonna kill it. Yeah. Easy. But now we get the old go again. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. We'll do this one because it's not quite as strong. Yeah, so Ahmed needs 50 kills. And he like started with 30 something, right? So you have to like game every single one of the shit Volcrus nerds. And I'm not down with that. I didn't actually want to do that. Because I wanted to do this move instead, and now I can't because I did that, but that's fine. I needed to probably do this move anyway. Bing, 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 bing. Guy, you sure you want to do this? Well, fuck you, Surface Welder. I'm miserable. We did it. Got it. You won't get away! Escape from here, Gain. You wish to know the truth and you wish for freedom. Kisama, are you showing me mercy? No, I'm just hoping to grant your wish. My wish? That's right. As yourself, once more. What do you know? What do you know about me? Gain. It seems he escaped. What, really? Yes, however he'll likely not be able to see what happens next. Perhaps not seeing this was a blessing for him. Now, it's about time. Everyone head to the altar, except for Sophine. You stay behind. Huh? Do as I say. Yes. You've done well, Uzel. Your job is now done. Tellius, fragment number 4. Huh? All living bitty things are blessed by... Almost, Sophine. Make sure you stay still. But shouldn't I... Although it's not official, you're also contracted by Volcrus. You won't be able to handle this without a lot of magical power. And then I see, he was testing me at Tiva Temple to see whether I had the courage to fight against Volcrus. If I didn't fight, then he was going to use me like Luzel? Ah, but even so, I still dearly love Shu. Sophine? Shu-san, I'll fight too. From this day on, I'll throw away the name of Volcrus. Very well, but in case you would be bound to Volcrus, in that case, my last wish would be killed by your hands. Sophine? Understood. Now then, Volcrus is appearing. Bleh. 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 It's here! That's Volcrus? Its true form? So you finally appear, Volcrus. I've waited a long time. I feel my adrenaline. I sure do love to fight. Fucking hell, man. Looks disgusting. I sure ain't gonna worship that thing. And then, oh stupid dingacy, are you responsible for waking me? You know how he talks. That's right. I shall grant your wish. What you desire is death! Sophine! Ah! No, Sophine, you must not lose! Weisel's appearance is... It's changed! Sophine! Sophine, so you lost to Volcrus. No! Shu, please, kill me. I see. Are you serious? There's no way to help her? To escape from Volcrus' curse, one must die once and eliminate the memory of the curse, like myself. But you said her contract wasn't official. Yes, so there's still hope. What do we need to do? Weisel is under Volcrus' control, but it will take some time to fully control Sophine. So as soon as possible, we've got to disable Weisel and remove her from it. Got it. Everyone, don't mind Volcrus right now. Save Sophine first. You want us to ignore that thing? I'm assuming he brought out the shadows and is controlling the Weisel to make time to fully awaken. So, what you're saying is there's still time for he's at full power? Correct. And then Shu normally would say, once I have Sophine, Volcrus will, this is the time to bet to accomplish my real wish. But we've already got his real wish, because we've already got the hands on, so he skips straight to Albardo going, Sophine, we've been partners till now, we'll save you. I don't care what happens to her, I don't want her to miss my fight with Volcrus. It owns. Oh well, let's go. Roger! Sophine, I won't allow you to retire here. And now we've got to reduce her health under 11,000. Which is, I mean... It's like a bit spicy, but not too spicy. Shu-sama! Sophine, fight against Volcrus like myself. Listen, Sophine's robot is incredibly sexy, insanely sexy, you could say. Whoop. Dargo says, what the heck is that thing? It's Sophine's robot. It's been made incredibly sexy. Thanks, Volcrus. Don't thank Volcrus for anything ever, he sucks. Well, I suppose I should... Okay, she doesn't have a beam thing. Bing, 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 bing. What I am going to do is I'm going to unplug the thing and plug it back in, because the sound is glitching just enough to irritate me. There we go, there we go, much better. Sophine, we're gonna get you out of there. Okay, Weasel. But, Weasel. Whatever, it don't matter. This attack again, we already seen that one. Jeez. That's that one, okay. We want to do that one. So I gotta get closer than 4 squares, I guess. Yeah, that will go at this end. Safine! Oh, it's the woobly eyes! Well, if she can do that. Ah, yes. You've come to fight Shu. Let's see if this does the weird snake tail lightning that sucks. Oh no, it's doing a new move. Whiffed it. Talking shit about Volcrus. Let's see if this thing does a different attack. If it's just gonna do the charge again or whatever. It's like the shittiest move it's got. Listen, Volcrus is good and cool, and he's got the goodest and coolest moves. Fucking killed that one. I mean, sure. Oh, it's because Safine's gonna help out, I see. Okay, gracias. Got him. Jahannam. All the wind spirits love going fast and spinning round, I guess, because that's like Misaki's stupid cleaver thing too, the Vanity Ripper. Right, so the same bullshit as before. You don't need to help out. He's big and bad enough to take it. He's fine. This one, on the other hand, is why you're there, Alvaro. Yeah, I'll degeneration cannon him. This bullshit. I want this move and this move. She's never gonna do the rose cutter ever unless we drain her of her energy and ammo, but I'm not that fussed about that one. Okay, we need to reduce her to below 11,000, but not bop her. That's bad. You don't want to bop Safine. Oh, such bad accuracy. Oh, and then that fucker's gonna join in. Sure. Hold on tight, see, we're gonna get you out of there. Oh, I know why they're having a bad time. It's because they're in the air. Of course, yeah, and then they whiffed it. Or that dude defended or whatever. Did it! So, Safine! I can't lose here. Safine's willpower. Are you ready? I won't lose. I'm staying with Shu-sama. With Shu-sama. To make love with Shu-sama! That was an embarrassing scream. Look, Weisel's back! Then that means... So you managed to break the control. Splendid work, Safine. I'll do anything for you, Shu. Yeah, I'm sure you would! Fuck you, Chica. That was vulgar. Love sure is wonderful. Don't you think so, Selena? I don't think we've got time to be touched right now. Here's the true fight. Yes, I sense Volcrus is moving. My powers are back. I can now summon more. Next is you. In the middle of the earth, like, everybody's got a fucking robot. Instead of cars. Okay, so... what happens normally here... is they surround Shu, and it's like, oh, he was just buying time so he could control Shu again. No! But instead, and then he's like, I was waiting for this moment, now my Grandzon will show its true form, and then he becomes Neo Grandzon, but we're already Neo Grandzon, so... So I think we just cut straight to, I've won the bet, Volcrus. I knew you'd try to control me after you gained your powers. No. Oh, okay. We just go straight down here. This means that Neo Grandzon has officially gained its power. How dare you deceive the god? No, I think this is just actually just totally different. Okay, yeah, how dare you deceive the god? From here on the leash, sword defeat you. Those who go against me are not allowed to be reincarnated. Even if you are a god, I'll not forgive you for what you've done. I went to hell once and escaped to earn my freedom and to defeat you. Okay, yeah, so it just like cuts out all of him talking shit to God. And Sophine going, "Shoes so good." It's just how they deceive the god. Those who go against me are not allowed to be reincarnated, and then no one tells me what to do, fucker. Okay, so I gotta go a little bit up. Like here. Nope. Here. 0% chance. 0% chance. Oh, it's the yawn thing though. That yawn thing is... I don't like that at all. Piss. I really wanted to nuke them all, but I guess, what if I go over here and then one up? Oh no, that might be fine. That might be fine. Like here, because she should still. Oh, because fucking yawn again. Fucking yawn, ruining everything. But can't hit. Can't hit. Will only take 10. Just do that again. If I come a bit more over this side, yeah, and then I get the other nerds. No, there's... yeah, this is going to be the best way. Nope, can't do beams. Ultras absorbed the beam. I've waited so long for this day to come. I'll end the curse here. This is my holy ceremony and you are the sacrifice. Oh, there you go. Shu making no bones about being God now. Oh, he's doing the butt thing with the lightning lasers. Yeah, it sucks. The end. Sorry, Woody, you missed Grandzon? So you're bad. That's one ugly looking dude. Loser, oh, died and you came out. That's all you got for Chris? Oh yeah, cute weird shit map attack you just did there, buddy. And then Tellius will come here and we'll do the old combo thing on them too. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, and then these two will join up, these two will join up, and then we'll maximum break and it'll be good. Volcrus. She's the only god I need. And these two idiots used up all their juice, I believe. Yeah, so they can't really do much. They can come in and have a look. Ah! Oh yeah, room was short. Attacking poor Tellius. Oh, he's always with the butt wiggle. Always with the butt wiggle. Oh, you can't do that move because it's a beam. So she's stuck with the other garbage moves. Oh, we got a new one. Bleh. Die. Bleh. Yeah, sure. Do the friggin' Mape attack. You and you. You and you. Swap you. Sedan. Zafine, you're really letting everybody down right about now, actually. Oh, and then this fucking Joker too. Yeah, you would launch her that way, wouldn't you, instead of somewhere useful. No maximum break for us yet. Yeah, Misaki is like, "Shu, get back here! Face justice for what you've done!" And she's like, "Buddy, you're lucky I didn't murder you right now." I'm gonna stand like here, actually, for these two idiots. Zafine's fucking getting sadder? He's getting worse? I'm pretty sure she wasn't. Does Safine lose will for dodging? Because if so, that it's fitting, but fucked up. Who's got the... Yon's got the resupply, of course she does, that's fine, that's fine. And then always with the map attack. Doesn't seem to do anything. Well then. It's time. For the maximum break. Yeah, alright. Thanks, Elma. Fucking Selena. Shoot with true mastery of the black hole by making it move along with him. Fucked up. Alvaro spun around so fast. Opened up a portal to the rain and storm dimension. Sorry, Volcrus, buddy. It's just opening a portal to the rain in some dimension is nowhere near summoning a stage, crowd and TV screen the size of Wood. I don't know. Sounds to me like Shu just opens a portal to the idle robot dimension. So, or maybe they just always have the stage set up and he just goes, here's a portal, go through it, don't worry. Shu's always watching, he's their biggest fan. But anyway, that dude fucking died. You foolish humans, you dare to defeat your god? God? No, you're just a remnant, a ghost of the old civilization. Like a ghost, rest in peace. I will not die, I am you. You all in the future! I wonder what that achievement was. I bet it was like, do loads of damage with a maximum break. Even if you were a true god, I could not forgive you for controlling me. We did it? Affirmative. Don't send Volcrus anymore. Adios, Satanus. See us. So long, Satan. Master, I managed to survive. It was indeed worth risking my life. I can't believe we beat that thing. I guess it's over now, right, Shu-sama? I wouldn't count on that. Pardon? And then internally, before I came here, I did feel suspicious. I think this was still part of his plan. Shoot? No, it's nothing. So, what do you do now? Let's head back to the hideout. Wait, don't the cult followers know about that place? If they were serious, they would have already sent more assassins by now. But I'm assuming it'll be fine for a while. Even if they do happen to make a move, that's fine by me too. Hey Safine, is your body okay? As you can see, though, too bad. The form Weisel took while under my control was actually my kind of design. What? Really? Yeah, maybe next time I tune Weisel, I might consider something like that. Great taste you got there. Well then, let's go. Alright, but Shu, please don't go back to Earth without telling us anything. After all, you and me together, we can't leave one another. Savine, that's not the case! Ow. What's wrong, Chica? Master is incredible. I didn't expect that you would defeat Volcrus. He wasn't defeated by my powers alone. You and me are and I have now. Back at the hideout. Now that your goals are accomplished, now it's time for you to keep your promise to us. Very well, I'll need some time. Why? After the battle with Volcrus, my machine's worn out. Your machines also need some maintenance. I guess you're right. Also, Langren's situation's probably changed. I'd like to gather some information. Safine, would you do that for me? Understood. Selena, would you mind coming with me again? I'm off duty right now, but sure. I want to know what happened to the Steel Dragons anyway. I'll be leaving now. No reason for me to stay. You really think you can get away that easily? If you're gonna get in my way, then bring it on. Well, if you insist. Safine, let him go. But, shoot! I don't mind. There's no problem if this information gets leaked to Langren. Plus, I was intending on leaving this hideout anyway. Understood. I'll be away from the Langren Kingdom for a while. Probably, say, 10 days? I'll keep that in mind. We'll meet again. Master, what does he mean? Apparently he's given us time to prepare. I see. Sure is unpredictable. He's trying to stay reasonable with us. Albardo follows Ahmed. Ahmed. What? No need to salute me or nothing. I wasn't expecting you to leave so easily. Huh, about Shu? I don't have a real reason to fight him, unlike you. It's not easy dealing with him. You better be careful you don't die before you get your chance. I'll take your word for it. It'd be a shame for a warrior like you to die. God bless you. Thanks. Take care of yourself. May God, Godspeed, Alvaro. Yeah, and then we got all the money that we spent on that idiot back. Like, I'm tempted to up his melee, right? Because he's got the sword, but also... no. That's the other thing I'm going with on that one. Is no. Okay, let's put all these nerds back together in their cool crews again. Like this, and this, and she's on her own. Sure. Sorry, lady, but maybe next time. Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Got him. One to five, like, there's no point in upgrading any of these things she's got. It just doesn't matter. These, however, do. Okay, so he doesn't need that here, that's fine. And she's on her own again. Beam damage up could be good. I mean, we could just have all range damage up instead, right? We could stick with the money and XP. Okay, yeah. And then Safine needs to. Nope. Let's give them more energy because she did run out. Even if it's only a little bit. Only a little bit. It's better than nothing, right? Seems fine to me. Bad Girl says that chick's totally into S&M. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'll have Hellboy here clean mine. Fucking Alvaro, fuck that guy. What's this one? Outside the gate, reduce the Priscus Nox's hit points below 30,000. SR point. Defeat the Priscus Nox. Okay, yeah, so Monica gets the Norse Ray now. She's only had the regular Norse. And then we'll get the free electron cannon, supposedly. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna fill my drink. no good if it's that big, you know. Sophie owns. Love that lady. Okay, and the Priscus Nox. The Priscus Nox is Umbra's robot, I believe. Okay, so in the hideout, Albardo and everybody's doing maintenance on all the machines. The Norse is being upgraded into the Norse Ray. And everyone's like, ooh, nobody's coming to get us, which makes us a bit, The, like, not hearing anything out of the Volkrus followers is a bit weird, right? They have a few theories, like Volkrus being killed was part of a cult plan, but nobody knew a straight answer. Like, if nobody's come to get us, maybe this was supposed to happen. And they're worried about Shu keeping his promise about getting him to the surface. And then Monica says, Shu-san will keep his promise. By the way, I'm going to be cleaning later, so hand me your clothes. I said, your clothes. It'd be a splendid day to dry all of the clothes. Whoa, I can't let a princess do the laundry. Oh, but I also have Shu-san and Tellius' clothes to clean. I do enjoy cleaning, so nothing to worry about. No, I'll have L-Boy here clean mine. Me? You have no Sentakushi, which is choice. Get it? I made a pun with Sentaku, which is wash. And then everybody fucking died. Safina and Selena come in and talk about what happened to Fail Lord, which is all the Misaki route event where he got in Diraxel and was like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm uniting all the gears before I die, but he fucking didn't, he died. And then Safina's gonna go tell Shu about his death. Monica, yeah, so Monica and Tellius, yeah, here you go. Monica and Tellius like, damn, our brother died. That sucks. Shu asks if Tellius wants to become the ruler of Langran, and he says, nah, I mostly just want to follow you around, Kristoff. Albardo comes in and asks what happened to the Steel Dragons, and Steen said they already went back to the surface world. And then Albardo says he wants Shu to take Team Yerba to the surface world personally, just to make sure things are done right. And Shu says, no problem, I'm intended to head to the surface myself. And I was like, whoa, what the hell what are you up to, Shu? He says, I'll explain, but only if you agree to continue to cooperate with me. And Albardo says, the Federation's after you. And she says, it would be convenient for you to continue your mission and report in to your superiors while following me. And then Yon says, what are you asking us to cooperate with? And she says, I just want you to fight my enemies. And he says, it's not the Federation or the Steel Dragons, so you'll be fine to that. It's related to me, and you'll soon find out who it is. And then Albardo's like, you know what? Sure. Shu asks if Albardo can keep the reports quiet until his issues are solved. And Albardo's like, yeah, okay, I won't report in to our bosses until we're set. And then Shu asks Yon too, and she also agrees. And then Safine says she's going to place a jamming spell on them so nobody can track them once they get to the surface. And it's like, wow, Misaki Endo. How does Misaki ever find them with that sort of tech? Okay, normally Albardo would ask why Granzon's back to normal after being Neo Granzon, and she would say it's more convenient on the surface to say normal Granzon, and he likes to keep it as his trump card. But It's just Neo Grands on. But we're going to South America. Selena then sends a private message to Al and says, "Are we continuing with Mission Devil?" And he says, "I'll have our direct superiors make that choice." And he tells Elmer to report regardless of the promise they made with Shu. And Selena says it might be better to capture Shu once we get to the surface. And everybody says, "Our bosses probably want to know what Shu's up to, and it'll at least give us some time." And then Elmer says, "Come on, Elmer, you shitlord." Elmer then is like, "But what if we get caught by any of our allies? We're meant to, like, we're MIA, blah blah blah." And then he says, "Shu might even know our mission." And then Abara's like, "Yeah, he could do." And then he says, "Look up info on Yon and her squad that she's meant to be with." "Okay, boss." Like, it's like the 3rd Battalion of stupid bullshit that's obviously made up. And she says, "We're heading back, so say goodbye to the Lugius, nerds. We're not going to be in the center of the earth no more." Scenario 21. Outside the gate. So we arrive. And Shu said, and then Sophie says, "Shu, we're not." He's like, "Yeah, we're not where we're supposed to be, and also there's a bit of a time gap. Like, we've arrived later than we should have." And then we start getting attacked, and it's goddamn Ruiner. What the heck are these guys? Nobody recognizes them at all. She speculates that they might have appeared from another dimension, like the Ashuras, which is all of OG Gaiden, the Ashura Rebellion. He says, "Well, we got to defend ourselves." And now it's the Norse Ray. He loses the all attack, which sucks, I guess. So I guess the North Ray is like a downgrade. It's like Seed in J, where they upgrade the ship by taking away pilots, and it sucks. hopefully this little shitty wasp that survived will be murderable by everyone's favourite weird princess. Josephine just learned love. I just want something to be alive for these idiots to go to town with. What's the SR point? Defeat the Priscus Nox, retreats at under 30,000. Okay, so that's going to be one of their maximum break fellas, but... That's the old boost knuckler, right? Got him. Let's go a little bit further, actually. I want to go like... Yeah, I'll do. Uh-oh, incoming! And it's bad. Here's Umbra like, what's all this then? That's one bad looking dude. Monica senses a cold energy coming from this person. And Umbra's like, well, what's all this then? Phones up Shu and introduces herself as Umbra of Ruiner. And then she says we should fear her so that their Lord of Destruction could appear in this world. And she's like, Lord of Destruction? What the hell happens when that happens? And then Umbra says, everybody will die, including me and you. And then she's like, that's like the Volcrus cult. Shu then I was like, Umbra, that's weird. Did you appear because Volcus and Granzon? And then she's like, yeah, I'm interested in the power it contains. And then she's like, you're not allowed it. You're not allowed it. And then Umbra said, we fought a freaking demon. We ain't afraid of you. It's fucked up that Shu did all of that. But these guys are the ones who are feeling spicy. That's fine, we got a killer. I think it's also because map attack kills aren't so good. Whereas everybody else got +1 for him bopping them. And Shu himself didn't get jack. erupt, discharge. There you go, that's more like it. Anyway, give me the old Scanneroonie on this fella. Ooh, ooh. Okay, retreats at 30,000. I also think she retreats if everybody, like, if all of the Ruiner fellas are bopped. Waker, the Lord of Destruction. Sorry, this is the Neo Grandson. There's only one Lord of Destruction here, and his name is Professor Dr. Mr. Shu Shirakawa. Shu just instantly, Melioretse, huh? Figured out their secret bullshit names already. Okay. Okay. So that was like 30,000 right there. And now it's the armor down. So I want to armor down on the counter and then go to Super Fuckboyville. You guys can't do fucking anything? Sure. Fine. Yeah, so I want to armor down on the counter, hopefully, and then just have the low armor. Otherwise, I've got to bring you on over. Oh, a map attack. Yeah, real fucking mature. I can't do any of those things that I said I was gonna fucking do. Asshole. I also can't do that anyway from this position, so I gotta move back to like... No, he's thinks 3, right? Yeah, so I want to be like here. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want a maximum break just yet, actually.